Hey Taurus. So, I want to read some things before I start. I've been shuffling through the deck, meditating on Taurus. You are ruler of the second house, Venus being your planet, the love planet. Second house being earned income, financial obligations, material gains, losses, sense of security, just your all over confidence. So, with Saturn and Capricorn, I think there's like this task maker energy. Also, one of your fellow Earth signs. But Uranus is going to be big coming for you March 6th because it's the planet of innovation. It's like the one that strikes lightning. It's rebellion, independence, sudden change. It'll enter Taurus on March 6th of this year. And Uranus goes in each sign for 7 years. So it takes like 84 years to orbit the sun. So the last time it was there was 1934 to 1942. So it'll be there till April of 2026. But it's going to give that feeling of, damn, how did I come up with that idea? Like you kind of shock yourself. Full moon eclipse in Leo coming up on January 20th also. So, another thing I noticed too is Uranus is like, it's not like the gas giants like Saturn and Jupiter. It's not like that. It's different. It's Venus and Uranus together. There's a lot of love there. A lot of self-love. That fell out face down, so I'm just going to wait a minute. It's so quiet right now. Yesterday it was all crazy active, and now it's shh. So, but I feel like that's going to be your biggest thing is, what's your second house in your chart? Okay, I was a little split. And then, what's your rising sign? What's your sun, moon? And you can find all that in like a natal chart birth entry. Like you can Google it. I might start doing them soon. I don't know. I don't want to quote my proverb before my ship gets to port. I want to try to get through this moment here now. So I'm going to point the camera down and show you what I've drawn. This one fell face down. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. It's a page of swords. And then Strength and the Emperor came out together, like next to each other. The Star is your ending card. You got a Queen of Cups and a Five of Pentacles, which I can feel that, and the Five of Cups. But that's okay because we just got out of Scorpio season also. So I'm going to point the camera down and maybe clarify a few and give myself a second to show you exactly what needs to be said. This is not going to resonate with everyone. However, I'm sure if I find something good in it, I can use it. So, I mean, we all have Taurus somewhere in our chart. There's some aspect of Taurus in all of us, and just like every other sign. And where the planets are in those signs and in those houses are where you're going to be affected. So when you look at like astrology where, it's more than just reading an article out of a newspaper. It's more of a, it's diving deep into your individual fingerprint. That's the way I look at it. So, and that's what I saw when I first saw my very first birth chart I saw, which was my own, was, wow, it looks like a fingerprint. So, anyway, I'm going to put the camera down. I'll be right back. Hey, Taurus. So, I'm back. All right. The Page of Swords fell out first. So, running around, maybe asking yourself questions like, where do I charge? Where do I set things in motion? But there's an intuitive feeling, which Uranus can do. Maybe also, though, there's some secret keeping going on. That's not bad or good, just simply what it is. But having to, like, tame yourself from reacting. Like, this person Okay, this person closing the mouth on the lion. But this is also the eclipse coming up in Leo. Could deal with this card. So, the Emperor, the card shows confidence all around him. Notice, however, like, when you see the Emperor, there's always, the one hand is open, his left, like open to receive other universal gifts, still wanting more. Also, Mars is in Aries, and the Emperor can represent Aries. The Aries ruling the first house. So you could be like, you know, Aries rising, things like that. See where Mars is in your chart also. Basically, look at your whole chart. So, but with the Six of Wands falling out here, I believe there's movement, like a new hero energy, kind of feeling better than this Page of Swords. You know, kind of like this adolescent sort of energy, like it's a page. It's not even like aces are a beginning. Pages are kind of a young energy. And his face is really red. So could be too much going on. There's a lot of red in that first row, if you noticed. And moving on, with the underneath the Five of Pentacles, I think that falling out underneath this Page of Swords, I think that's just reminding that, you know, you need not hold on to that hot-headed energy. So you're just looking for stability, maybe, you know, like a you're looking for, like, you know, like a man that's looking for prayer looks for church, you know, and they find it here with like this, you know, benevolent queen. Not bad, again, not bad, just benevolent, like a guiding personality. Like you'll arrive to your destination because you're hunting, and look, she's looking right at you. And with the Five of Cups coming out after that, that could make you very emotional. And you could see some of this Emperor energy, maybe, you know, a little too abrasive, a little too direct. But like I said, that could be just Mars and Aries for you. Like you could really have Mars and Aries. So, but the Five of Cups, you know, it's, remember the Two Cups behind him, he can easily just turn around and pick them up. Like it may seem rough losing the 3, but you can pick up the 2, and then you can cross that river by dealing with your emotions, is what that represents. And there's a building in the back, like feeling home again, or at least having some stability. And then the Star card falling out last. This represents Aquarius, which is right around the corner in February, end of January. So you could be sharing these gifts that you've been given from Spirit. The moon's in Sagittarius right now, and so is Jupiter. So your subconscious is probably receiving a lot of gifts. So at night, watch what you're doing before you close your eyes. Watch what you've stored in your subconscious during the day, because this is like a gift from Spirit. It's giving as well as receiving, which is love. So I'm going to pull a healing card from the Goddess Oracle deck, and after this I'm done for, I'm going to cycle back through to Aquarius. So I really appreciate you guys commenting on my Instagram on Hazel's House 8, and when I posted that Taurus was next, and thank you for being patient. You can comment below anything you want. And there was a lot of people that messaged me and stuff about this, so I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so we got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. those are all angels around her. I don't know if you can see that. I haven't figured out the resolution on this camera yet, so I'm working on it. Maybe I can get it a little better. But those are all like angels, and it's beautiful. But expect a miracle. I'm going to look her up in the book. I think I got Mary Magdalene yesterday. So this is Mother Mary, having faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. The message from her is faith is the light that illuminates your pathway. Without faith, the future looks very frightening. That's why it's essential for you to take whatever steps are necessary to keep your mind and heart filled with faith. Please don't give up hope on yourself or other people. Keep the candle of faith burning within your soul, as that one small inkling of hope can eradicate the darkness of despair. Be the light that eliminates someone else's gloomy hopelessness as well. And I think that's about that giving and receiving with the star card, and finding your spot from, looking for your faith of, so to speak. This could be material that you're looking for, but I mean, I don't think it's a good place to start, is looking for gain. So it's about finding this here, finding maybe a guiding spirit. So it says, like, some of the meanings of this card is like, let go of worrisome thoughts, like keep your thoughts positive. Remember, there may be 3 spilled, but there's 2 that sits behind him. So engage in spiritual healing. And it says divine guidance, notice and follow it. Like, if you have a chance to receive it, notice and follow it. She's the beloved mother of Christ, who's known as the Queen of the Angels, for her ongoing and miraculous healing work. Mary works closely with anyone who is a child advocate, teacher, or healer. She loves children and is devoted to making the world a safe and happy place for them. If you'd like to help children, ask Mother Mary for a divine assignment. I mean, basically, this is like, pray. I really do feel that. Just pray, because there is someone listening or something, divine guidance is there. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful read I've had out of all 12 signs. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, I have Taurus in my 4th house of, like, who I am, basically at home, like what my character is. And I have Chiron there, which is a wounded healer. So, I mean, that is just also beautiful for me to see. So I love that we're all reflections of one another somehow, some way, and I think that proves what Christ really is nothing but love. So you guys obtain and own that and embody that naturally, with Venus being your ruling planet. So thank you so much. Again, I appreciate the Instagram, the Hazel's House 8 comments and likes. It was really fun, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thanks.